Welcome, everybody. It's May 2nd, 2024. Sorry we're running a little late today. Everybody's late getting back today. We had some technical glitches, but that's nothing new for our show. I want to say hello to my cohorts here. We got Scott below me.
What's up?
We got Devin to the left.
What's going on, everybody?
And right above Devin, we got Chris.
What up? What up?
Same old crap, just different day. So,
same old problems, different day.
We're going to be talking about Trump, and more Trump. And before we get into that, I want you guys to like, subscribe, share, ring the bell, shoot the bell, do whatever you got to do to the bell. Just hit that so you know when we add new content.
It's free. We promise.
It's all absolutely free.
All free.
The government pays for it.
That's right. That's right.
So, the government pay for
that's not true, but it's free. We promise.
Trump responds to O'Keefe Media Group about the leaked CIA and what he thought about that. And then after such wonderful comments in which he said about the CIA guy, he also decided to tell America what would happen if he loses in November and let America know his feelings. So, without further ado, we are going to jump into this first story, and it's about O'Keefe Media and Trump reaction. So, I'm going to bring this story up here right here and let everybody take a gander. It says, President Trump responds to leaked CIA recording alleging senior officials withheld information from him. Now, Trump has gotten much more presidential, and he, I believe...
Mr. President, your reaction to this videotape of the CIA individual talking about how the CIA directors withheld information from you.
Well, it's shocking to see how stupid somebody can be. If this guy's for real... CIA, Central Intelligence Agency. This is not an intelligent guy. Or a woman that walks up and starts asking him questions and talking that way. So he may be bragging or showing off to some young lady. I have no idea the conditions under which he spoke, but I'd get rid of him real fast. If he's for real, get rid of him.
You got to just love his candor, don't you? I mean, he just says what he means, and he doesn't pull any punches. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I would say great minds think alike. Didn't we say that exact same thing yesterday?
I'm just teasing.
What do I think?
Yeah.
I mean, I think he sounds a hell of a lot more presidential than Biden does at any moment. But
there you go.
I don't know. I think it's a good take. I like it.
Look, like him or hate him, I can respect somebody that's a straight shooter. He, like I said, he doesn't beat around the bush. He comes at you direct. You know where you stand with him. I respect that.
I do too.
Yeah, I feel you on that. What the hell is going on with my mic?
Now, what he actually, has behind the scenes is entirely, up to certain people's opinions. But
right, we don't know. I mean, he might be a lunatic behind the scenes. We don't know. I mean,
I don't particularly like the pretty words. In my opinion, because I've been around it most of my life, the pretty worded people are typically not good people. So, they're usually manipulating you or messing with you or something, because no one uses that amount of pretty words unless they're just.
No, I mean, why do you think that all the laws and everything are written up the way they are with all that legal jargon and all that is to confuse you? Then you have the way these people talk. It's just to make them look good. You're right, Devin, if somebody's talking to you like that, you should be really suspicious.
Right.
They're just trying to pull one over on you. Like, just speak to them like you got something to say to me, punk.
A normal human being, and
that's what I loved about Trump since the beginning, man. When he came down that escalator in 2016, 15, whatever it was, he announced that he was going to run for president. He talks to the normal Americans, the average Americans,
right?
In language we understand, we're hip to. He doesn't use all these big words. And I'm telling you, I used to do this all the time back in the day, where when people would come up to me and start talking like that, I'm like, what does that even mean? Can you give me, like, say that word? Oh, what's the word for it? Like the dictionary, you know what I mean? Like, tell me what the mean, the definition. Yep. Sorry. I'm
You're all right.
out of it today. It took me forever.
We spent a long day. We're all tired.
Yeah.
I literally just
give me
walked
the,
door.
but that's what I used to do to people, is like, give me the definition of that word. And then they start stammering over their words because they don't even know what they mean. They just sound good in the sentence they're trying to say it in, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of people do that, man. They don't even know what the words really mean that are coming out of their mouth.
Well, it's great.
I love that Trump
vocabulary, but I mean, you got to talk to the general people, you know, where the mass understands, not just the few, you know.
Masses. And if you go back in time and Trump, he comes from a very well-class family. He comes from a very rich family. His father created not projects per se, but housing blocks in New York City back in the 30s and earlier. And Trump always hung out with the construction workers, the janitors. Mm-hmm. He hung out with the common people of the area. He's never been that hobsnobbity, hang out with the rich people. He's always identified more with the people around him.
Right.
But that being said, we got a lot to cover, so we're going to move on. Today,
let's go. What else you got for us?
All right, what else we got? It's spreading. Hundreds of students at Ole Miss gathered around pro-Hamas encampment and sing the national anthem and chant, "We want Trump." And of course, I got videos because that's what I do. I get videos. So I have to bring this up.
Give us videos. We want videos.
Yep, I got you. So, what do you do when you have pro-Hamas and you want to tell them something? You do this.
Can you make that bigger?
No, it's as big as it goes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I lied.
Was so proud.
Thank you.
At the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars.
I love that
Yeah, they're singing these much to be desired.
For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets ran flare, the bombs bursting in air.
You know, they those people can't carry a tune in a bucket, but I will give them a hard pass because they're singing, you know, because of what they were singing. I'll give them a hard pass on that. That's right. They get a pass on that.
I mean, this right here, it's a beautiful picture. This is America right here. This is what you should be seeing in America.
Right.
People holding up that American flag, the
That's
young
right.
men of America.
Yeah.
Saying, look, we're the next generation. We're going to prop this country up. We're going to hold truth to the evident that all men are created equal. And it's not a perfect union, but we're going to strive every day to make it a more perfect union for everyone, not for one group.
They have respect for their country.
We've done a pretty good job with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with all of our faults, America has come a long way, and we have done a really good job at everybody is created equal. Everybody has an equal chance.
Yeah.
It's not really that hard. I mean, people say it is, and I mean, I understand that, like the areas you live in and stuff like that, but in all reality, America is the easiest country to go from poverty to at least middle class. Mm-hmm. You know, it's really not that hard.
It's just hard work and dedication. If you put your mind to it in this country, you can achieve it. That's because we all have the same chance, opportunity. You know,
it's excuses, man, and I get tired of those excuses. You know, well, the man's holding me down. Man, I got 3 prison numbers.
I hate that. Right?
You know, what I mean, I am an ex-con,
and you're making 6 figures now.
Right?
You know what I mean?
I changed my life up. I worked really hard to get. Now, it didn't all come to me in one day, but I worked my way to that. I worked my I worked my you know what off. You know what I mean, to get where I am. And everybody just expects it to be handed to them in one day. Man, I get tired of the excuses. There's no excuse.
They are taught victim mentality.
True.
They're taught that, and this goes for everything. And I'm going to say this isn't going to be popular. All right. This is going to be far from popular. The entire system is set up to create victims, even the therapy. All right. Therapy is set up to create victims. You go see somebody. I'm depressed. I'm not happy. It's not your fault. You have a condition. You can't help this. Take this medication.
Yeah, don't forget, take this pill.
So it says you are now the product of a medical condition that you cannot control. But the doctor never says, hey, you know what?
Right.
Go out there, exercise. Exercise raises the serotonin in your body. It gets the blood flowing. It will make you, it will boost your energy. They take the person's responsibility out of it and they make them think that there's some magic pill out there. I don't know how many people I have met who identify themselves with conditions. Hi, I'm Jackie. I'm bipolar and depressed. Why are you telling me that?
Yeah, none of my business.
You're right. I mean,
dude, we're not medical doctors, so obviously,
I'm not saying I am not giving medical advice. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, every condition that you have,
take responsibility.
Take responsibility for it. If you're overweight, think maybe I should change my eating habits.
Right.
Maybe I should
exercise a little bit.
Talk to your doctor about this.
Talk to your doctor.
You know what I mean? Don't listen to me. All right. You know what I'm saying? But I have lived in the gym pretty much my whole life. And if I wasn't in the gym, I had my own workout gear. If I stop, I feel bad. I feel sick. I feel sad. I feel tired.
It's a lifestyle, dude. If you don't do it, you feel guilty for some reason. I don't know why.
It truly changes you physically. And when your body changes physically, it changes you mentally. But I don't know how we got
physical exercise is also good for your mental health too. That's been proven. I mean, time and time again.
As a person who's gone through the psychiatric field and things of that nature, just in defense of doctors, I do and have met quite a few doctors that tell you, working out helps.
Some do.
Some do.
A lot of them do. No, but the question is that most Americans just want a pill to fix everything.
You're right. You're right.
They want the easy button. They'll let me get that easy button.
You were taught victimization from a young age, and I just want to say today's rant was brought to you by our sponsor, Scott Hates Music.
Oh, I just hate bad singing. I'm sorry. I hate bad singing
podcast where he goes over how much he hates. But that was the joke.
That same thing goes into what I was saying just a second ago, though. It's that victim mentality of I can't do this, I can't do that. You can just do it. Stop being lazy. Stop with the excuses. You want a good job, a better house, a better car. You want to get in shape. You're tired of being overweight. Any of that, we'll go get it. But nobody, like, what's the old saying? You can have one hand out, begging, and then you go take the other hand and you go do it yourself. Which hand's gonna fill up faster? The one where you go get it yourself.
Wish you had it in one hand and crap in the other and see which one fills up faster.
Yeah.
Only really available.
I say it a little different for the family friendly show.
It's the only available really in the greatest place on earth, the USA, where you can actually own things and do things and make something of yourself instead of being stuck in a system like a caste system like India. Right. But because we are equality, not equity. If you want equity, you're going to destroy freedom, and then you won't have the options to make something yourself because you will be chosen what you do and you will get the same as everyone else. And we don't want that.
That is true. And what if you get equity, everybody gets the same poverty-stricken life.
Right. That's right.
You're not going to be the rich in the mansion with the Lambos and all that. You're going to be in poverty with everybody else. I love that equality thing, man, when they say that, man, because it makes no sense.
You get whatever you put in. The harder you work, the more you're going to get.
Well,
For is
well,
Greg
like we
has
said
it before to us anyway. I don't know if he said it on the show. Is the people that are truly successful and really rich, excuse me,
work their life away.
Right. They work themselves almost to death. You know what I mean? But that's the trade-off. They want that sort of success. You know, maybe somebody else wants more family time. So they don't have as many things, but they're happy with their family. You know,
you sacrifice some of those riches for
it's
the
all
family
up to
life.
You. What do you want? How hard do you work?
Those
you know
in the middle class right now wouldn't even have to worry about this right now. Like we would be able to live very well if we weren't taking care of everybody else. Which, by the way, you are taking care of everybody else if you actually work. Because
not just in this country, but a lot of other countries too.
Yeah, everybody that lives in the poor. What is it? The
projects,
poverty.
Poverty. Yeah.
You live with the same amount of money after all the subsidies that the government gives you that everybody else makes.
Oh yeah, if you added
out of middle class because that's what they do.
Yes, well, if you added up their rent, the food they get, the medical treatments they get, all that. If you added all that up, they are middle class.
45,000.
And they don't have to do nothing for it. Me, you, Greg, Scott, you know what I mean? We all go out there and we work for them to be able to live a very good life sitting on their asses doing nothing.
Yeah, and we, as everybody, our three viewers know, we work very long hours. Sometimes we're late to the show. Sometimes we, have to do it on the road, so.
Move us along a little bit here. But
you're good.
What else you got for us, Greg?
The Democrats... People say, well, the Democrats are for the poor. You're right. They are for the poor.
And they got to keep you
there. Yes. They can't help the poor if there are no poor. They can't manipulate you. So, yeah, they're for the poor for keeping you poor.
100% correct.
Yeah. And they say the Republicans are for the rich. Yeah. They want to take you out of poverty and bring you up. Yeah, so they you up. You know what I mean? They don't. Their
that's how they keep their base.
Right.
They have to keep their base. If they want to get their base bigger, they have to set up different, like Trump's. What was it? His
opportunity zones.
Opportunity zones. Yeah. Right. Sorry.
Now
it pulled so many people off of welfare. Millions of people.
Well, they've learned that the happier the lower people are, the happier they are. I mean, the harder work you get, the more the lower class strives, the more everybody strives. Honestly,
trickle down economics, and it works.
It does work.
It does work 100%.
Okay, now we're moving on.
All right.
Stormy Daniels admitted something today on the stand at Trump trial.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You got a video for us?
If you have kids, make them leave the room.
Yeah,
because we're talking about Stormy Daniels,
not kid friendly.
No, I'm just joking. That has nothing to do with anything like that. But let's bring it up. Stormy Daniels' attorney denies payment from Michael Cohen was hush money. All right, she took the stage today. We'll just go down the. There is a video, but I'm not sure what he says in it. It's 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I watched a little bit of it, but it was hard to get anything. But we can just come on down to the bottom. And it says right here, Trump walked back into the courtroom Tuesday afternoon, giving reporters a thumbs up as he walked by. Trump thumbs up, but no remarks. Davidson earlier Thursday said that the $130 payment to Daniels was not hush money, but a consideration payment. Consideration is a contractual legal term for what someone gives in return for the promise to abide by a contract. In this case, money. The payment was labeled legal fees in Trump's accounting, which prosecutors alleged amounted to fraud. Manhattan Assistant District Attorney Joshua Steinglass earlier pressed Davidson about Daniels' statement, which Davidson prepared for his client, that denied any relationship with Trump and said that her only interaction with Trump was a few public appearances and nothing more. So none of this crap is real. It says up here that the payments were made through internal business records. There was no tax deduction taken, and there was no obligation to file with the FEC, according to Trump attorney Joe. I don't even know what that is.
It's all right, Joe something.
Propina, Bragg alleged Trump committed fraud because the payment was labeled legal fees. It was legal fees into a contract. We'll play a little bit of this. We'll just see what it's all about and see what he has to say. Might as well.
Might as well.
Don't see him wear a gold tie very often.
Very much. So as you know, late last night we got back from Michigan. We went to Wisconsin and Michigan yesterday. We had tremendous rallies, sold out rallies. They were packed, and the enthusiasm's never been better. So that was a great thing, and it was nice to be able to campaign one day without being in this ridiculous show trial, Biden trial, I call it. But it was quite a day yesterday, and many of you were there, and I appreciate your being there. I thought the coverage was very fair. The economy, people are asking me about the economy. It's doing terribly, and interest rates are obviously not going to be able to be reduced prior to the election because inflation is roaring back. Gasoline's way up, other things are way up, and it's roaring back like they are very surprised. I'm not surprised, but they're surprised. I guess they're surprised. That's what they say anyway. So that's
I love Trump, but he's
pretty bleak for interest rates, and I don't think there's any way they can cut them because inflation is inflation. Remember, is a country buster. When you have inflation, that breaks countries. I mean, literally breaks countries, and we can't take that chance. So we'll see what they do, but it was sort of announced yesterday they can't do much with the interest rates. They'll have to remain very high, and that's very unfortunate. We had low interest rates; they have high interest rates. That's very unfortunate. When you compare my economy to this economy, not even a contest. We had the greatest economy in history, and now we have sort of a lousy economy. But the problem with the economy is the inflation. And anything you made, you more than gave back. We call it a 50% tax. It's a Biden tax. It's called an inflationary tax. And it's about 50%. That's what it is, whether you like it or not. And it's too bad. We're down at the trial now, getting ready to spend another day in the courthouse, which is bogus trial that every leading authority on law says should never have been brought, that Alvin Bragg didn't want to bring it until the election happened, and then he brought it. You just do know that this case could have been brought 8 years ago. Could have been brought 8 years ago. Instead, they wait and wait and wait. They know it's not a good case, and now it's turned out to be they've lost they have no case. They have no case. But we have a very conflicted judge, unfortunately, and so you never know. But other than that, there's no case, and it should have never been brought. But if it was going to be brought, it should have been brought 8 years ago. You know, we're talking about 2015, 2016. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. And they wait till I announce, and then they start their action, and then they wait till prime time, Super Tuesday. It all started Super Tuesday, the biggest day, which we won every single thing. I mean, Super Tuesday was a big day for me, but that's when it all really came into being. And who starts a case right smack in the middle of somebody's elections? It should be illegal.
I think that's pretty good.
Interference. So we're going to go in right now, and I will comment just quickly on the colleges and universities. It's a shame. I'm so proud of the New York's finest. They're great people too. I know so many of them. They're incredible. They did a job at Columbia. And likewise in Los Angeles, they did a really good job at UCLA. It was very much embedded. And just so you understand, this is the radical left. This is a movement from the left, not from the right. The right is not your problem, despite what law enforcement likes to say. The FBI director said that he worries about the right. Now, don't worry about the right. The right's fine. Worry about the left, because this is a movement from the left. These are radical left lunatics. And they got to be stopped now, because it's going to go on, and it's going to get worse and worse. And, you know, they take over countries, okay? And we're not letting them take over the USA. We're not letting the radical left morons take over this country. You can't let that happen. And the law enforcement and the people at DOJ, instead of going after Donald Trump, they ought to look at what's happening in their own offices, because you're loaded up with radical left people that want this country to fail. And we're not going to let this country fail. Thank you very much.
All right, guys, let me hear your quick comments on that. I figured we could give the stage to Trump, you know what I mean, and see what he had to say. But what do you guys think about that?
2% interest rates when Trump was president.
Yep.
That's what they were. That's what I was getting anyway.
Yeah.
I'm thinking $2 gas prices.
Oh
yeah. They were below that.
Well, they were, but it was nice.
What I took from that was when he said 50% tax. And, it kind of makes sense why. I mean, we make good money. The four of us make really good money with what we do, but we're struggling. I mean, yeah, we're keeping food on the table. The lights are on, but we literally should be swimming around in money. And we're like, oh, I got to pay this. I got to move that. We're juggling. You know what I mean? We shouldn't be doing that.
Well, that's what happens when you give everybody that is in poverty up to our level.
The hell
and you take 11,000 elite or 11 million illegals, you ship them in here, and then you're like, oh, well, they should live the same way. No one should live the same way unless you work the same amount as we do.
I agree.
That's ridiculous.
That's, again, like I said a little bit ago, dude, it's nobody wants to do anything, but everybody wants handouts, man. And it's our own citizens too, man. You can't leave them out, man. There's not a lot. You know, we work.
Here's my handout. I need some.
Yeah. And
they can kiss my.
And we don't get nothing. You know what I mean? we have to pay taxes every year while they get to enjoy their free house and free cars and free everything
and crab legs while we're standing in the line with mac and cheese and freaking hot dogs, and they're all off brand.
You got mac and cheese.
It's off-brand mac and cheese. It's off-brand, I promise.
He said a little bit of great value there.
Yeah, great value. Maybe some ramen noodles. Ramen noodles affordable.
With that being said, I can't remember what it's called. Walmart is starting a new brand. It's going to be even cheaper. Nothing over $5 is what they're claiming.
Cheaper than great value.
Yes, it's a new brand for them. I can't remember. Better brands or better. It's better. I can't remember what it's called.
I know what it's called. It's called Bugs and Slugs.
No, hold on. I'm gonna find it real quick. Y'all continue talking.
Out of your garbage can and into your pot.
That's right. That's right. Nothing goes to waste. We're being
there. You go, Devin. Melissa Young. Melissa Young. Yeah, I got gas for $1.06 with Trump. That's when Trump was president.
Melissa,
that was so great. Dude.
I had a lot of Kroger's points, and I went to the gas station, and I got gas for 17.
He said I was getting money back.
I was like, I put it in my number. It says you have $1 off. I punched that in. 17 cents a gallon. It cost me $17 to fill up my full-size pickup truck. Under Obama it cost me $80.
Yeah,
I was like,
80, right. At the time, things were great.
I was like, wow.
Okay, I have it's called the new brand. The brand called Better Goods is just hitting Walmart stores and the company's online shopping site. Walmart said Tuesday it expects to have 300 products in the line by the fall, including frozen foods, dairy items, snacks, beverages, pasta, soups, coffee, and chocolate. Shout out for Walmart. That's all that was.
See if it's bugs and slugs, but
chemically flavored cardboard.
Chemically flavored cardboard.
It's probably got cockroaches and things like that in it.
Hey, I'm just trying.
The protein source.
I'm just trying to get a Walmart sponsorship, bro.
Oh yeah, Walmart.
There this segment was brought to you by Walmart.
By Walmart.
Live better. Walmart.com. Walmart.com.
SamsClub.com too. I mean,
SamsClub.com. I don't know if that's the Sam's Club is. SamsClub.com.
I don't know if that's what.
Thank you, Walmart, for the good price deals. Sponsor us. Now we're gonna.
That's right. We're really just sponsor whores. Everybody knows now.
Okay, hit this real quick.
All right, Scott, we got 30 seconds.
Go. President Trump reveals what he will do if he fails in the 2020.
Sorry.
Now, there's no video, there's nothing, so I'm just gonna lay what he said, which I just
25 seconds. Hurry.
Don't you worry, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
10 seconds.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen quickly. You will not enjoy this.
I want to happen quickly. Come on.
Okay, Trump spoke to the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel regarding issues around election integrity in the interview following Wednesday's rally in Waukesha. Why do they have to name their cities like this? Waukesha, Trump focused most on the comments during the rally on Biden's garbage economic record and the illegal invasion along the southern border. Trump explained in his interview that he would take two paths after the election. One would be to accept the results if they were just. But in the event of an unfair election, he would spare no expense going to battle. Hold on, I gotta get my war paint.
Did he say that way, or are you just adding words?
I will hold on. I will take you down. All right. And I will highlight.
Oh, look, you made him prove it. Come on, that takes more time.
That's fine. Oh, he did say it.
If everything's honest, I'll gladly accept the results. I don't change on that, Trump told the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel. If it's not, you have to fight for the right of the country.
Party.
So I just, you got to fight for the right.
Okay, stop singing.
I know I can't pay the Beastie Boys any money. We don't make any money. But that's because we need a good sponsor like Walmart.com.
Oh, man, you need to put on some eyeshadow or something. You're about the biggest whore I've ever seen.
Right.
Look,
love you, Walmart.
Look, I am not saying.
Hey, and the best part is he's colorblind, so he'll never be able to get the blue and yellow right.
I'm not saying I only go to Walmart, but when I do go to Walmart, it's so I can buy a refreshing, cold, crisp Coca-Cola.
Oh no! Somebody cancel him! Cancel him!
You're too white for that.
Yeah,
and sometimes I go late and I get hungry, and the only place that's open is Taco Bell.
Oh,
I like that.
Somebody stop him. Greg, finish us out. I'm going to play the music. Come on. Holy crap.
I can't. Look, last week's Greg Bogan's Got a Knife show was a flop, so we're in need.
I get it. You're trying to make the revenue, but we got to close it out. We're
all right, guys. We appreciate you watching. Somebody already left. They didn't like Scott trying to get us out of here, but that's fine. Scott's got a life outside of work.
I do a little bit.
You guys have a great night. Like, subscribe, share. Come back for some more wild and zany times with all of us. Ring the bell. Ring a ding a ling a ling a linga. And with that, we're out.
Tomorrow's Fun Friday. See us tomorrow. Yep. Fun Friday. God bless.
Be here.
Peace out.
Be here or be square because you're not around. All right, let's go.
Jesus Christ.